Hi Sagittarius, welcome to your March 2023 general reading. Thanks for joining me. My name is Michelle and this is for Sun and Rising signs. Sagittarius, I'm restarting my podcasts with this March reading, so be sure to check those out on Amazon, Apple and Spotify. Okay, Sag, let's look at the energies. There is a change of focus around you for March. You overall have this, the energy of the divine goddess, which is fantastic energy to have. It is heaven on earth. It is transcendence. Now, what I'm seeing around you here is dreams, wishes, goals. What is it that you want? What is it that you want to achieve? There's an energy around you of whatever you focus on right now, Sag, is the thing that you will bring into fruition. So make sure that your focus is clear. Make sure that you're on point and make sure that it's aligned with your life purpose. Transcendence. What I'm seeing around you is that you have the powers of heaven and earth on your side. The planets are aligning. Things are coming into a clear view. So if you've been a little unsettled, a little bit unclear about where you're going in life, I get that you've climbed to the top here and you're seeing things very clearly. Now, climbing to the top. It could just mean that you're seeing things, seeing this goal, seeing the way to success, seeing how you can get to that goal successfully. I get this energy of rising above and seeing things from a high perspective. Okay, so the elements that you're working with is the oceans. Now, this is water energy, and when it comes to Sagittarius energy, you're more into the of course fire, but I'm also picking up strong air elements. It's something that's very familiar, comfortable for you as well. You like movement, you like change, but with this watery energy around you, this is more like going with the flow. This is more of a patient energy. This is more ebbs and flows. This is more recognizing the natural cycles of life, the natural cycles of ups and downs in life. For some of you Sagittarius, you've been dealing with a lot of ebbs and flows, and it's been difficult for you to be in this watery energy. It's taken bravery for you to overcome some fears associated with these ebbs and flows. You know, for you, when you're riding high, successful, everything's going well for you, not a problem, of course. Goes without saying. But when you're in the other energy of having to go with the flow, feeling out of control, feeling restless, or feeling a sense of loss of power, that's not your happy place. And for you, it takes a lot of bravery and courage to get through those challenging times, to get out the other side of that. And I feel that that's the energy that I'm feeling around you. It feels like release, it feels like letting go, it feels like letting things happen, rather than being the instigator here. It feels more like letting something else take the lead, or maybe someone, it doesn't have to be though. It just feels more like letting the universe take the wheel for a bit, letting things happen naturally, more of an organic kind of energy. You know, letting things flow to you or flow back to you. If there has been anything that felt like you've lost. So let's have a look at that ocean's energy for my Sagittarius for the month of March, the element there of the oceans. 3 of Pentacles. Yeah. It feels like being able to let go of the wheel here and let somebody else take a little bit of the slack. This feels like working together with others. So for some of you here, you've been very much a lone wolf for a while, dealing with things on your own. You know, it's been stressful, but you've been through it, or it's taken a lot of courage, a lot of bravery for you to do it, but you've been doing it. But here I see help. I see assistance coming from the universe, but also from people around you, or specifically possibly one person, because I'm getting a connection around you, Sagittarius. Doesn't have to be a lover, it could be a friend or family member, or even a boss or a work colleague. So I feel like for you, it's having all of the elements come together here. And if you've been in a downward cycle, especially in your work, in your career, in your business, I feel that things are starting to pick up slowly but surely. I feel that you're being recognized and rewarded for being a leader. Sometimes it takes a little while for people to catch up, is what I'm getting around you, Sagittarius. And you may have been so far ahead of people and so far ahead of where people's heads were at. You may be quite ahead of the curve for a little while. But now I see that people are starting to catch up. People are starting to see what you're all about. And that's going to bring some recognition towards you in the working environment, Sagittarius. So, boy, have you had to be brave, and you've had to be a standout. You've had to be someone who took up a lot of the got a lot of the leader, the one out in front always gets taken down first, right, in the fight, if there's any challenges. So I get you as being that person. You've been in this field, or you've been doing what you've been doing for a while now, and you've been one of the first probably to do that. You've tried new ideas, and as a result, you haven't had the rewards straight away. I feel like you've actually taken a lot of the heat, taken a lot of the challenges, and the people behind you may have actually gotten the benefit of you being the one out in front. But I see that changing. I see that cycle is now changing. Then it's like it's your turn that's coming back around, and those people who may have been getting the benefit of you being out there as the one that was getting all of the negativity thrown at them, or the challenges thrown at them, those are now going into the other cycle. So it's waxes and wanes. It's like the moon. The moon is attached, of course, to tides of the ocean cycles. So your cycle is coming back around. Finally, you're probably saying, "Thank goodness, Michelle." Let's have a look at that goddess energy that's around you. And boy, have you had to transcend a lot of challenges. Six of Cups. Yeah. Overcoming your past. A lot of you have had to deal with overcoming your past. How you look. The reality of life is, Sagittarius, that some of us are really born into better circumstances than others, are we not? So I feel like I'm picking up for a lot of Sagittarians here that this is being born into circumstances that were not the best, not the greatest. But I feel that there's you've been able to overcome, you've been able to transcend your past and your past lives, past experience, past family experience, past job experience. And you've risen above, you've learned so much, you've gained so much from all of those experiences. And you've gotten past it, you've risen above, Sagittarius, I feel like I'm speaking to people here who have had a lot to deal with in terms of people. It could have been family, it could have been so-called friends, it could have just been colleagues, whoever it was, not wanting you to see you successful. I'm getting that message from Spirit. Not wanting to see you successfully overcome. They'd rather keep you down, they'd rather keep you stuck, they'd rather keep you with them. They don't want to see you transcend, they don't want to see you rise above them, because that would make them feel bad about themselves. So for you, I think you've travelled, you've moved on from people who tried to keep you down, keep you low on the scale of success. You've overcome all that. For some of you, you may have grown up in a caste system or a system, excuse me, where the colour of your skin was deemed as something that was a detriment. Your background, the religious background, whatever it is, you're overcoming what other people have said was a detriment to you. Sagittarius, people may have pointed out to you very clearly in the past that, oh, you can't do that. No, that's not for you. That's for those people over there, Well, this is you saying, heck no, I'm climbing that mountain, and I get you almost there. You're almost to that level. A little bit of challenge still to come, but I feel that your life purpose is very clear. It has something to do with communication. It could be public speaking. It could be what you have to say. But I get communication playing a big role. What you have to say, how you say it, is important, and it needs to be heard. And for some of you here with this wolf energy, this is your familiar for the month, the wolf. Now this is what can help or hinder the situation. Now it helps, of course, to have a clear, direct line of communication from your intuition, and to receive messages from spirit as well, and be able to speak very clearly and to bring clarity to others through your speech. Be very clear, be very clear. The flip side of that is that some of the things that are said clearly and plainly are not wanting to be heard. There's nothing you can do about that. You just have to you have to be direct, you have to be open, you have to be honest, you have to be true to yourself, and really just let the chips fall where they may, said from the heart, said with truth and love, and said with the spirit of lightness, then you can't go wrong. And yes, you're going to say things that aren't heard, or you're going to say things that are somehow misheard by people, but you can't help that. I feel that that's just part of life. It's like that old thing where that game that you play as children there, where you start off with to tell a secret, and you have this line of people, and then by the end the story is completely changed. You can't control how other people hear what you have to say, but what you can control is how you react, how you respond. And as long as you're coming from that place of light and truth and honesty and with good intentions, then that's really all you have to worry about there, is what my spirit guide is saying. So don't focus on people who are gaslighting you, trying to tell you that what you're saying is something that is not right. Gaslighting is a situation, and I'll tell you my own story. I had a recent communication, and I actually put it down in the community section for comment, and I wanted to see if people were going to see what I saw, and only a few people did. And I thought that was interesting. It was a person under the guise of love and being a fan telling me why they would not subscribe to me anymore. And it basically was saying to me that they wanted to come and speak to me. They wanted to say it to my face. That seemed to be very important to them. And so they were looking for a reaction from me when they said, that the messages that I was putting out was just about love, and that I should talk more about being your authentic self, the soul's journey. And I thought to myself, oh boy, I thought I'd been doing that for the last few years, but this person's telling me straight that I'm not doing that. That the thing is, deep down inside that you are doing it, and that is your message. And you've got somebody there in front of you gaslighting you, saying, no, you didn't say that. No, that's not the message that you're saying. So they make you doubt yourself. They make you doubt your worth. They make you doubt your whole career. And that's a form of gaslighting, guys. And the reason how you can tell it is because the person seems that they make it seem like it's your issue, like it's your problem, if you take them to task with the gaslighting. Oh, you can't take criticism. Well, yes, absolutely, I can take criticism. Criticize all you want, but it's also my right to point out where what you're saying to me is makes absolutely no sense to me. So it's that kind of energy that I'm picking up around you, Sagittarius, is to make sure you don't pay attention to communication that comes your way that has no. It's like somebody speaking in tongues. They don't know what they're saying. They can't formulate a response to you. The immediate response will be anger. And saying I'm going to unsubscribe, or in your case, whatever, right? It could be in your workplace, saying I don't want to work with you anymore, or I'm not going to be your client anymore, or whatever. Listen to what they're saying. And if there's any elements of truth in it, take it on board, of course. But watch out for gaslighting, guys. Watch out for gaslighting, because it's insidious. It absolutely is something that if you find yourself doubting your whole experience in whatever you've been doing, that's recognition that someone's gaslighting you. Absolutely, guys. Let's have a look at the wolf here. Sagittarius. Yes. Please show the... Oh, okay. The Eight of Swords, yeah, because that's the kind of thing that will restrict you. It's people who want to restrict your voice, to stop you from saying what the messages that you need to put out to the world, to stop you from doing whatever you want to do, to stop you. They want to stop you in your tracks. As your advice, we've got the drawing down of the sun, and I love this for you, Sag, because this is your element. This is wildfire. This is the divine masculine as well. This is equal parts goddess and god. This is magnificence and having somebody have your back. For a lot of you, I feel like there's going to be someone who has your back, someone who sees you, someone who is going to be the sun to your moon, or moon to your sun, depending on who you are in this equation. I feel like I'm speaking to a lot of feminine Sagittarians here with this goddess energy. And then here comes the divine masculine here. That is what does the sun do? Well, it enlightens, it clarifies, seeing clearly. It allows you to see clearly. It allows you to see yourself in a way which is a clear view. It allows you to see them in a clear way, and it clears the way forward. The sun shows that we travel during the day because we can see the path forward. So there's an energy around this of if there's been any kind of in the shadows, hidden things that are hidden, it's all going to come out. It's all going to come out and it's going to be seen clearly. And for you, it illuminates the path forward. It's going to be very, very clear. There's not going to be anything that is held back or held in secret. The path ahead is clear. May you see things as they are. So let's see, this drawing down of the sun. Please clarify the drawing down of the sun here for Sagittarius, please, Spirit, for the month of March. The drawing down of the sun for Sagittarius. Let's get advice there. And we have the Two of Wands, illuminating the path forward, where there has, I see you as somebody here who has, will be able to make the right call, able to make the right decision, able to see their purpose. I get this as seeing the way ahead, seeing the path to success very clearly and focusing your energy there. What I want to do is get a spell casting card for Sagittarius, please, Spirit. For the month of March, what is their spell work for Sagittarius for March? Whoa. Trust. Yeah. Trust. Let go. I think I said that with that, having the courage, the bravery to let go and trust. Let the universe take the wheel. Let somebody else take up some slack. Let somebody else help. Let the universe help. It feels like you being very much in this feminine energy of receptivity and allowing this more masculine energy to come in and help you in some way. Okay. You will know who to trust as well. My spirit guide is giving me very clear information there that you will know who to trust. For a long time I feel like you've been keeping to yourself. Absolutely. Not buying into the fear or the chaos that may be around you in the world at large. This feels like being very strong. Standing strong in being true to who you are, knowing that your base, whatever you're building here, whatever your goal is, has to be built from that basis of trust, faith, mutual agreement, mutual trust. You've obviously been let down badly before, and for you, being able to trust again is taking a lot of courage, a lot of bravery. I feel like there's going to be somebody that comes forward here with a secret. It's going to take this person a lot of bravery to speak their mind, and I feel that they are going to trust you to hear that. Now, whatever that means to you. Could be a family member, a friend, a lover, an ex-lover, but whatever is illuminated to you is said to you because they absolutely trust you. So, of course, when this communication comes in, I feel that this is obviously something that you have to deal with integrity. Okay. Yeah, to prove your trustworthiness, of course, so that you'd obviously it goes without saying. So let me give you the spell incantation. Hold a crystal pendulum ready to use, face west at dusk on a Wednesday during a waxing crescent moon, and say, asking questions is a must. Pendulum shows whom to trust. Say a name, swing to the right. Confirms there's no need for fight. If it swings through to the left, this answer proves to be bereft. Place crystal on top of head, inviting clarity to spread. Faith, belief, respect's a must. It's safe, finally, firmly to trust. Then say, gratefully I accept the magic of you, of protection to assist in all that I do. Lend me the courage, build power in me, assist my transcendence, so mote it be. Yeah. So there's an energy around you of secrets. Somebody coming to you with a secret, trusting you with their secrets, holding them sacred. Likewise, I get that this as anything that you need to say, or that you would say to people, is to be very careful about whom you trust. I feel that it'll be very clear who you can trust and who you can't trust. Yeah. And there's someone around you I get very clearly is trustworthy. You can trust that person. It's somebody coming in like it feels like something that's coming in from the universe here. This masculine energy. I do get a masculine energy. It doesn't mean it's a male. It just feels like somebody that has this energy of, I can trust that person. And I feel that they're going to prove that they are trustworthy in some manner. So Sagittarius, I'm going to leave it there for March and wish you all the very best. If you'd like a personal reading, you can email me, gypsyinsights@gmail.com, or you can go to my Etsy store. The link is down below in the descriptions box, Gypsy Insights Tarot. Thank you so much for watching. Please do take a moment to press that thumbs up button if you're watching here on YouTube, and share me on your social media. Thank you to my podcast listeners on Apple, Spotify and Amazon Music. I thank you so much. And bye for now, Sagittarius. I'll speak to you again very soon. Best of luck in March and beyond.